Greetings, Internet Drinking Buddies. My name is Link. The show's name is Chugging and Chugging, and on this episode, I'll be imbibing Owl's Brew Boozy Tea. Welcome back to the tub, everybody. Now, at some point, I'm not exactly sure when, I kind of made a semi-promise to myself to avoid reviewing any more seltzer-y type beverages. At the time, I think I'd reviewed like 6 of them in like 2 episodes, and I did like the Twisted Tea one, and like I don't even really drink any of the ones that I've reviewed. The only thing I really keep on hand in that sort of market are the Kirkland seltzers, just because of the price that you can get them at Costco. But at the same time, it's like a review of that is just a review of any other of the seltzers, right? It's like, yeah, it tastes the same, but this one's cheaper, so buy that. If you like that, you know what you're getting into. The one exception I almost made was for the Truly teas, which are kind of an interesting little twist on it. And the Twisted Tea was the one that I went looking for it on, but even then I didn't really know what more else I could say about it, so I thought I was kind of done. And then I was at Trader Joe's maybe a week or so ago, and at the checkout line they had the boxes of these set up in a display, and I looked at them, and I love tea. I saw them, and it's like, oh, it's a premium thing, it looks cool. Got suckered into it, so here we are. The company Owl's Brew was founded by 2 women, Jenny and Maria, 3 years ago, back in 2018. These products that they make, as far as I can tell, it's mainly the Boozy Tea line with some, like, sort of side things going around it. You can take a look at the website here. But for the most part, the Boozy Tea is the focus, and they seem to be coming at it from this sort of all-natural, vegan, kind of real perspective. You can look at I'm going to put the label that they put on here. It's talking about how, they don't want that fake flavor. They want that all-natural taste. Oh, that sounds cool. I love tea. I love these things. I picked out 2 of them from the 6-pack that I got. It comes in a 6-pack for $10. These come in at 4.8% as opposed to the normal 5 that you'll see on like seltzer, so it's just a little bit lower. The calorie count is a little bit bumped up as well. It's 120 calories as opposed to the normal like 100 calorie sort of target they all try to set. Not too different on either of those, but just something to keep in mind from them. The flavors I'm going to be trying out are the Darjeeling tea with a little bit of hibiscus flower in it, as well as the white tea with a raspberry and watermelon mix. So we'll see how those goes. The pricing on them, again, it comes out to about $1.74 a drink for them. So it's a little bit higher than like the White Claw sort of benchmark. Not as high as some other like the Mahas that we've seen, and definitely nowhere near as low as like the Kirkland seltzers you can get. So as like a treat type thing, hopefully it gives you the little like something extra that makes it like, okay, cool, like this is a premium thing that I'm having, and I understand where it went to, as opposed to like, well, this tastes about the same, I'm just paying more for it. Those are my expectations. Let's see how it goes. Am I missing anything? No, we're ready. We're gonna go ahead and start with the Darjeeling tea with the hibiscus flower taste. We need a toast. It's tea time, that's all I gotta say. Fire Emblem 3 Heroes. Check it out. That's baller. That's fucking baller right there. It's just tea. That's all I taste. And it's a really nice tea. I mean, it's literally Darjeeling tea. Hibiscus flower adding, that's always kind of like a decorative thing to me. I never really get those like hints of stuff when they say they put it in tea, but the core Darjeeling tea is there. And that's pretty much all I taste. Kept this nice and chilled in the fridge. It's really good. Really, really good. Still trying to taste any form of, grain alcohol mixed into it of some kind. Not really getting any of that. Really just getting the tea. And from a, like, I don't know, pure, natural whatever that adjective that you want to use that's not sugary. This has added sugar in it. Here's the nutrition label again. So it's got what, 8 grams of sugar with 5 grams of added sugar to it, but it's not, it's not fake tasting, I guess is the way I want to describe it as. I don't know if it's cane sugar or not. We can take a look at the label. Cane sugar. Boom, look at that. Real cane sugar they're putting in this. None of that high fructose corn syrup for sure. Really nice drink. Really nice drink. I'm impressed. And it's, it's not even that much more than a normal seltzer, right? Like $1.50, I think is the sort of baseline that was set. And this coming in at $1.74, it's 4.8, it's not 5, but you're really not going to notice that much of a difference on that. Really very competitive, especially for this small company. Founded by 2 women. I'm incredibly impressed, honestly. Okay, so this one is actually 110 calories. I think this one, the next one we're going to try is 120. This one has a little bit more added sugar. So let's go ahead and switch to that one. See if we maintain that consistency. Now, white tea in general, that's a good, nap time, before bed kind of tea, non-caffeinated. Get you in that cozy mood. Adding raspberry and watermelon to it, interesting combination. We'll see if it works. To tea time. Raspberry and watermelon, that's interesting. It comes together in a way that I can't really taste either of it, but I taste both of it, if you understand what that means. Usually I can kind of pick out the individual flavor and say, oh, there comes the other one. But yeah, it's kind of just a mixture. The tea is still the sort of light tea burn, you know what I'm talking about? That little light effect of tea is definitely the primary flavor, with a little bit of the aftertaste of the raspberry watermelon mix, whatever combo this is. I do get the slight sensation that this is a little bit more sugary, a little bit more added. Again, it's cane sugar, so like if you're used to, American Coke or whatever, you're probably gonna feel like it's a smoother, natural taste or whatever, but it's still there. You still can, I think, kind of pick it out a little bit more than you could on the Darjeeling tea, but still overall just a tea. No alcohol flavoring at all to it, just tea. Just nice and clean and smooth. Very good things to say about this one as well. I mean, 120 calories, 4.8% alcohol by volume, a little bit, again, higher on the calorie count, lower on the alcohol count. Probably not enough to matter for most people. Very good price overall. I think a lot better than the normal seltzer game out there. A lot more clean, smooth, natural, whatever you want to call it. It's noticeable. It's good. It's not that much more expensive. I don't know. I got only good things to say about this. Owl's Brew, great job. Official thumbs up from Tubbin and Chugging on this one, I think. Very, very good. I don't know, the white tea, obviously no caffeine on that. They had an English breakfast flavor that I saw. They have some other probably caffeinated ones. I'll put a little disclaimer here if it is caffeinated. There's caffeine and alcohol, as we talked about before, sometimes has interesting effects. But for the most part, a nice white tea, non-caffeinated tea, good alcohol. I like it a lot. Big recommendation. Let me know, as always, if there are other alcohols you'd like to see me review. try to avoid, again, these more familiar seltzery type things, but if you think there's something interesting enough to talk about, let me know. I'd be happy to review it. And please, drink responsibly.